It's time because, of course, it's Saturday. This is the most exciting moment of the week, as far as I'm concerned, because it's time for Britain's Best Jobs.
Britain's Best Jobs.
What did you call it? Job of the week. How long have you been here? I mean, honestly. Right, so this is the point in the show where we showcase great jobs. The idea was that we wanted to showcase those people that have jobs that you wouldn't necessarily think about. We've had some amazing ones, haven't we? Go on.
Jellyologist.
Yeah, I know, you always come up with that. That's a really good one. Raven Master. So we met the man who is in charge of the Ravens at the Tower of London.
Faulkner.
We had a Faulkner, that's very good. We had bell ringer, Thatcher. We had the television director of Wimbledon.
Air traffic controller.
Well, remember, yes, that was a good one.
Generation Game, I should have been on that.
You have to be a certain age to know the Generation Game and the conveyor belt. Yes, and the cuddly toy was always at the end.
Absolutely.
The tenor at the English National Opera, paranormal investigator, bee expert, ghostwriter, and so it goes on. We've had amazing, amazing jobs. So the question is, what is today's job going to be? Well, joining us now is Rachel Wood. Very good morning to you.
Hi, David.
Really good to see you. Thank you very much indeed for joining us here on Talk TV and Britain's Best Jobs. Now, you have a rather good job. Tell us what your job is.
A very mixed job. I am a prop maker, gift maker and professional gift wrapper.
Fantastic. So, a prop maker. So, where do you make these props?
In my studio, freezing cold studio.
And props for what?
All sorts of events, literally anything anybody wants, we will make it for them.
So give us some idea. What sort of props do people need? Is this for theatre? Is this for television? Is this for events that are taking place?
So we can make for all events. It doesn't really matter to us. We've done giant bows on the side of buildings. We've made miniature hot air balloons. I've made a giant cup before. You name it, we can create it.
Oh, wow, how fantastic. Oh, I love it. We can see you in a cup of tea. Or someone in a cup of tea there. So just in terms of when people come and find you, they say, right, well, I'm having an event, and are there any ideas that you think are too crazy?
Very rarely. The crazier the better, to be honest, because it gives me a good challenge.
And what was your favourite so far?
Oh, goodness. Probably the giant bows on the outside of the building, because that took all day to fit and it looked incredible. It looked like the hotel was wrapped as a present.
And so just in terms of that, it's not just a matter of sticking some ribbon around a hotel, is it? You have to have structure behind that, and you've obviously got a design. How did you go about that?
Absolutely. So we had to drill into the walls. We had to go and do visits to test where we would put the fixings. I was up on the roof all day in a very chilly November. So, yeah, it's hard graft.
And why did they want a bow round their hotel?
Oh, because it's Christmas and it's absolutely magical.
Oh, I see. And so have you got stuff coming up for Christmas this year?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of gift wrapping this year, and we're working on some big props at the moment, including a giant snow globe potentially. So we're waiting for that to be signed off.
And how big is the snow globe going to be?
Bigger than you.
Really? And then, so if you have the snow globe, do you then have to put the stuff in it, and then obviously the snow?
It'll be for people to stand inside as if they're inside a snow globe.
I'm looking at Dr.
Like
Rennie. I really like that one. Yeah, that sounds excellent. So you're hoping the client's going to sign that off soon?
Let's hope so, yeah. This is the thing with prop making. It's all in. You have to have lots of discussions, work out how you're going to build the design. Things go wrong all the time, so we have to factor that in.
What can you tell us one that went wrong?
Yeah, we had one recently. So we made a hot air balloon and we started painting it and it started to collapse in on itself. So we had to make a second one completely differently.
Very good, very good. So again, how much of this, I mean, they always say that 90% is in the preparation. Is that true for your job?
Yes, but a lot of clients like to come to us with a deadline of yesterday.
Of course, yes.
So the prep time can be a little bit tricky. Ideally, we'd like a few months in advance, but sometimes it's just not the case.
So, Rachel, can I just ask, How did you get into prop making?
Good question, Dr.
That's a great question. So I went to college to study window display, and then I got a job doing window display with a well-known department store. And in reality, you don't get to design, build and install. You only get to install, whereas I like to do all three parts. So I moved back to Birmingham and decided, you know what, I'm just going to start making things and see if we can get clients, and we can. So
well, it's amazing. And also I'm going to come on to gift wrapping in a minute because it's something I'm really bad at, but you made some props, didn't you, for the Commonwealth Games?
We did. We made a ginormous weight bar. We made giant spades and bucket.
Is that a bull?
That is Perry the bull.
Now, let me tell you.
I want the bull.
Let me tell you that my little Alice is obsessed by Perry the bull. She thought it was fantastic.
Well, obviously with my surname, I need Perry the bull, don't I?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do. So you made the weight bar. So Perry the bull is carrying the weight bar for the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, we made a few props, a giant ping pong bat as well.
Of course you did.
And they wanted a lot made of sustainable materials, so we made buckets out of wood, which means you've got to soak the wood to bend it into like a shape that's for a bucket. So yeah, it was really challenging, but it was so much fun seeing Perry the bull using those props.
I'm sure it was. So how big is your team, or is it just you and anyone you can rope in?
A bit of both. So it's me and my partner Sean are the business partners, and then my dad gets roped in a lot because he's an electrical engineer.
Oh, very
so
useful.
I'm always picking his brains.
I think I could send a 4-year-old to give you a hand. I think she'd love doing some of this.
I want to come and see Perry the bull. Yeah. So just
the more hands.
Well, so just in terms of gift wrapping, you say you do gift wrapping as well. Who for?
Very, I don't want to, should I say rich people?
Yeah, okay, well, at least it's honest.
Well-to-do individuals that have the spare cash to be able to pay somebody else to do their gift wrapping.
Time poor, money
I love
cash
that.
rich.
I didn't even know that was a
absolutely.
thing.
It wasn't. I was at a client's house and they said, I've got loads of gifts and no time to wrap them. And I said, well, I can do that. It was actually a module that we did at college. And she said, can you? And I said, yes, let's do it. And then I decided to start offering it as a service, and it is my favourite thing to do. I can put it on a Christmas film and just wrap these beautiful gifts.
I like wrapping presents.
I hate wrapping presents.
I find it really therapeutic.
What?
Yeah,
Me too.
No, you can't, because basically the sellotape goes everywhere, and I've got it on my hands and on the floor, and then, you know, you do the thing and you fold the paper and try and put the sellotape, and then the paper's...
You have to cut your sellotape into little strips, put it on the side, be ready.
I can't cope with that.
Or use no sellotape at all and just ribbon.
Oh.
That's the trick.
It's too difficult.
I'll do it for you, David.
Oh yeah, well, thank you. I think you said I needed money though. That's the problem. I work here.
I'm not that expensive, I promise.
But I'd have to bring everything to Birmingham, I assume.
I'll come and collect it. I'll come and do it at your house, no problem.
You're very good at this. You're very good at the new business stuff. So just in terms of what you're looking forward to going forward. Obviously, the snow globe. Have you got any other big projects that you're hoping that will come off?
I'm doing some in-store gift wrapping this year, which I've not done before. I normally do it in the studio or at people's houses. So I'm doing that for a well-known brand in Birmingham and in Oxford as well. But really, it's a case of just seeing what comes in. We got some work yesterday because we do digital design as well. We're very much a big creative studio with lots of different disciplines. So it just depends, really. I've released a new gift, which I'm putting out there today, which is memorial candle holders. They're etched glassware. So that's really exciting. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we pretty much try anything.
So Rachel, how can people get hold of you? What's your company called? Obviously, I'm expecting a commission on the back of this.
Absolutely. I'll let you know how much we sell. So, yeah, you can find us at pollywoodstudios.co.uk. That's with one L.
So P-O-L-Y W-O-O-D Studios, yeah.
That's right. Poly is in polystyrene because we do work with polystyrene and wood.
Oh, amazing to talk to you, Rachel. Thank you very much indeed. It's been a great pleasure. And of course, that was one of Britain's best jobs.
Britain's best jobs.
So who's Perry the Bull? You need to tell me more about
So
Perry.
at the Commonwealth Game, they
Yes.
had this beautiful bull. It wasn't just in that form. They actually had a big sort of metal statue outside, and apparently he's been relocated to a field in Yorkshire or something.
Has he?
But he was the emblem
needs to
of
be
the
in my
Commonwealth
garden.
Game. Yes, I agree. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And Alice was absolutely obsessed by him. She
Really?
loved it. So I think what Rachel shows us is that with just a little bit of effort and a little bit of thought that's outside the box, there are business opportunities everywhere.
That is exactly right. And you see, I love the idea that she just thought, I'll give it a go, see if I can make it work. I'll do it at home. And look at it
And
now.
she's got her partner and her dad.
Yeah, it's great.
You know, and, you know, it's hard to start a new business. And I accept that people have to work and have to bring in money. It's not always as easy as it sounds. But I think that's a perfect example.
But also she had a trade. So she'd
Yes.
learnt her trade. So she dressed windows. So she knew what she was
Yes.
doing. And then she applied it.
Yes, and I know what she means about the window dressing because I did management training with Marks and Spencer's in another life I had.
Oh, yeah, I
and
forgot about that life.
the window dressers don't have any creativity. They're told what to do by head office. They come along and put these clothes on.
How extraordinary. I'm really pleased that we met Rachel. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. So do you have one of Britain's best jobs?